Welcome back. I'm Pratap here. Today is the 19th December 2024. Before we look into the stocks, all of you please understand we are providing complete free training on supply demand zone price action. All the training lessons are available at our NeoStock YouTube channel. At our channel homepage, click on the tab posts. Some of you might be seeing the tab community. Click on the tab. You get access to our free training course. This post is having a YouTube playlist link that will take you to all the training lessons. And the cost of this training is over 8,000 US dollars, and we are providing complete free training. So please click on this link. Now we are into the playlist supply demand zone price action course. And scroll down to the bottom of the page. Here, starting from lesson 1.1, all the training lessons are placed in an order. So please go through all these lessons one by one and strengthen your skills related to supply demand zone price action. I have also provided the link to our Telegram channel in this video description. Please join in the Telegram channel. It will be helpful to you. Okay, now let's get into the analysis discussion. So in this video, before we evaluate the performance of high liquidity zones, we will also look into MIT trade setup, monthly income trade setup for IPCALAB, because today is the good day for MIT related trades, especially when market sharply down. At the time, you will get trade opportunities in MIT trades. Especially you should select high probability trade setups in MIT. Because in our NeoStock software, we are generating high probability trade setups based on the concepts you learned in lesson 27. See how sharply the prices were moved down today. It's a bearish day today. On a bearish day, you get trade opportunities in bullish trade setup related MIT trade setups. Especially in high probability zones, you should select. Because there are higher chances the other bullish trade setups may violate that possibility is there. And what about high liquidity zones? Today is not a good day for high liquidity zone trades. Not a good day means there are not stopped out trades. The reason is market is opened with gap downs below the demand zones. Majority of the demand zones are opened. Prices are opened below the high liquidity demand zones. Then you never get a trade opportunity, intraday trade opportunity, because HLQ strategy is an intraday trade. So obviously once market is opened, based on the open only, you have to plan your fine-tuned zones. When the whole zone itself is completely violated with a gap down, you never get a chance to plan your trades. That is what about supply zones point of view. Because majority of the zones are opened with gap down, you didn't get a chance to get a trade even in supply zones, because the prices opened far below from the fine-tuned 5-minute supply zones and a bearish day. And again going the prices up to the supply zones may not be practical in majority of the scenarios. Anyway, I'll be showing you, but before that, focus on this MIT, because many of you might be having questions. How to plan our MIT trades related or WIT related trades, especially swing traders might be looking for an opportunity. IPCALAB today it gave a huge profit. Why it gave huge profit? Because it is a high probability trade setup supported stock. That is what I told in our everyday reports I am telling when I am generating the stocks. This is a MIT trade setup related stock. Our software identified this zone. Because every day we are generating a monthly income trade, bullish and bearish trade setups. Excuse me. And weekly income trade, bullish and bearish trade setups. Daily income trade, bullish and bearish trade setups. We are generating every day with the help of our NeoStock software. And further our software is filtering the stocks based on high probability trade setup concepts you learned in lesson 27. But what I did, I mixed lesson 22 and lesson 27 concepts and I selected this stock. Because lesson 22 is a powerful concept, you know that. Lower time frame zone as an horizon to the higher time frame zone. A powerful concept you learned in lesson 2. Most of the time institutions keep huge order flows in that area. When today is a bearish day, when stocks are nearing to that lower time frame zone as a higher time frame zone area, probably you get a good trade opportunities. That is what happened in IPCALAB. First of all, how we filtered this stock? We filtered based on the strategy you learned in lesson 22. What is the strategy? First, the stock should be a bullish trade setup supported stock. So the trend is uptrend, the ITF trend and price direction, everything is in our favor. Our software filtered this stock. What is the zone? This is the drop, 2 base candles and a rally candle. This is the daily zone. Drop, base, rally is the daily zone. In this daily zone, how to plan the trade? Generally, you can plan your trade based on the type 1 proximal or based on the type 2 proximal or based on the type 3 proximal, or if you feel risk is high, you can further inside fine tune and you can plan the trade. But before you plan the trade, you must ensure there are 5 minutes fine tuned order flow should be available. Why? Is it for taking the trade? No, we don't take trades at our fine tuned 5 minute zones. We may take even well before that. Because sometimes before reaching the fine tuned 5 minute zones, the prices may move up. Sometimes it may reach, sometimes before itself it will move. Then why? Then you should ask a question. Then why we are looking for fine tuned zones? Because lesson 20, I explained the checklist. One of the checklist items, what is that it is showing? It is telling fine tuned 5 minute zone should be available to confirm there is an institutional order flow, not for taking the trade. HLQ zone strategy, intraday trades, you will take fine-tuned 5 minute zones. But the remaining bullish and bearish trade setups, fine-tuned 5 minute zone is a confirmation that there is an institutional order flow. If the confirmation is not there, what will happen? There are higher chances the zone will be violated. That is what you learned in lesson 16. Lesson 16, I explained the concepts. When a zone can be violated, at least 80% scenarios, when a zone can be violated. So if there is no 5 minutes institutional order flow, there are higher chances the zone might be violated. Why not compulsory? Because there is a possibility institutions may create a new order flow now and then again they may push the prices up. That possibility is also there, right? That's why we are saying if that possibility is not there, mostly the zone will be violated. If institutions don't want to violate the zone, they create an new order flow and push the prices. Next time in the retracement, again we can plan the trade. But now if you want to plan a trade, there should be a confirmation order flow should be there. Order flows we are identifying in terms of fine-tuned 5 minute zones. So that is the reason why you need to identify. But where you are taking your trade is maybe well before the fine-tuned 5 minute zones. That is what I planned today. How I planned, I will explain the strategy. First, how I selected the stock. This is a drop base rally. This is the first one. This is a bullish trade setup. MIT stock. And the second option I have seen, this zone should be part of the weekly zone. What is the meaning of part of the weekly zone? Overlap with weekly zone. For that concept we named as zone confluence. My entry zone is LTF zone, that is daily zone. Excuse me. Okay. So to find the high probability setup, what is that concept I used? ITF zone having confluence with, LTF zone should have confluence with ITF zone. What is ITF? Weekly. MIT trade setup, ITF is weekly. So go to the weekly time frame. Do we have a weekly zone here? Yes. Where is the weekly zone? Here we have rally, leg in, base, rally. Let me draw the weekly zone here. See, rally, base, rally. This is the weekly zone. Inside the weekly zone, you have this daily zone. This is the daily zone. Inside the weekly zone. And what else we need to have? This weekly zone should have weekly EMA confluence. Is it having weekly EMA confluence? See here. This is a weekly time frame. This rally, base, rally. Is it having weekly EMA confluence? Yes. And moreover, the confluence is also there in the zone confluence, daily zone also. So this is the area, zone confluence is there. This is the daily zone, having the zone confluence with weekly zone. Till that area, you have EMA, weekly EMA confluence is there. Is there any rule that the weekly EMA confluence should be there exactly inside the daily zone? No. It can be at the proximal line of the weekly zone. It can be at the distal line of the weekly zone, or it can be in the middle of the weekly zone, or even it can be in the middle of the fine-tuned the daily zone inside the weekly. That means zone confluence. Anywhere it can have, but here see the scenario exactly. The weekly EMA is there inside the daily zone. The daily is inside the weekly zone. Such a powerful concept. So based on this strategy, I have filtered the stock. The daily zone, this is the daily zone having zone confluence with the weekly zone. Rally, base, rally. This is the weekly zone. And this weekly zone should have weekly EMA confluence. See here, we have weekly EMA confluence. Now go to the daily time frame. See, this is the daily time frame. Inside this weekly zone, we have this daily zone. This weekly zone, along with the daily zone, is having weekly EMA confluence. Such kind of trade setups are powerful trade setups. But still, I am not satisfied with that. What I did, I even looked for LTF zone as an horizon to the higher time frame zone in this area. Now what I did, I went to the 75 minutes time frame. In the 75 minutes time frame, I identified a 75 minute zone, rally, base, rally. This is the 75 minute zone. This 75 minute zone is the horizon for the daily zone. See here, the daily zone is picked up the orders from this 75 minute zone and then further moved up. See, today prices entered up to the 75 minutes area. And from this 75 minutes area, they were started moving up. But did I plan my entry inside the 75? No. Because sometimes the prices before reaching 75, it will start moving up. At the time, I will be missing this entry. So that's why what I did, I have drawn the target zone on the daily time frame. That is rally base drop. Of course, we have another rally base drop is also there. Why I didn't keep my target here? Why I kept here? Because the horizon. You might be knowing previously last week Friday video, I explained how I am selecting these horizons. The Friday video even I added into important analysis playlist, including our training videos playlist also I added that video. Go to our training videos playlist. The recent video is the last Friday's video. In that video I explained all the strategies that these are all the LOTL zones. This rally base drop is a LOTL, this is a LOTL. Many times in LOTL scenarios, prices will try to reach the horizon because from here the order flow started. So that way I expected this is the area our target should be. Suppose if the target did not reach, maybe using some 15 minutes trailing stop loss or 75 minutes trailing stop loss, we will exit the trade in case if it failed to reach. But up to here, I should have a minimum 1:3 RR should be there. Okay. So can I take my entry at this type 2 proximal? Let me go to the daily time. Yeah, we are in the daily only. Can I take my entry at this type 2 proximal? See, type 1 proximal and type 2 proximal, the distance is very small. See, just a small wick is here. So that's why what I did, type 2 proximal, I want to plan my trade. But what is the RR I am getting? I am getting 1:2.12, 1:2 RR I am getting. But I don't want 1:2 RR, I want 1:3 RR. That's why what I did, I further going inside until I get 1:3 RR. There I want to take a trade. See, somewhere here, the trade plan. Let me draw a horizontal line so that you exactly understand where is our entry, the planned entry. See, somewhere here. So this is the area, and prices see actually entered into the horizon. Even they entered into fine-tuned 5-minute zone. From there it picked up and then started moving. Definitely our trade will be executed here. But what is the guarantee that prices will reach the fine-tuned area? There is no guarantee. Sometimes it may go inside a little below the blue color line and it will go up. Sometimes without reaching blue color, below itself it will start moving. If that is the case, you will be missing the trade, you may ask. Yeah, we may miss the trade, but if it prices without reaching this blue color line, we won't achieve 1:3 RR. Without 1:3 RR, you can't take the trade. Minimum 1:3 RR should be there. If you are a highly experienced person, you can plan 1:2.5 RR. Because we are missing 1:3 RR, that's why what I did, I adjusted my entry in such a way, at least minimum 1:3 RR I get. And finally what happened? Prices, luckily they entered, they went even more inside this our entry. Definitely our entry will be triggered here. And after that, prices, generally what happens to reach the target, MIT trade may take definitely several days. Maybe you may need to wait for 2 weeks or 3 weeks. Sometimes if your luck is good, within 1 week your target will be reached. But today see, within the same day it reached the target. Why? Rarely it happens. But chances are there because our trade setup is like that. Because we selected a stock that is having a high probability trade setup. Having weekly EMA confluence, having a weekly zone confluence, daily having weekly demand zone confluence, daily zone. And also the daily zone is picked up the orders from the lower time frame zone as an horizon, that is 75-minute zone. All these are all our favorable scenarios. We have selected such kind of powerful stock. And today prices entered into this zone and gave us a trade opportunity. And that way, and reached the target today. Something around 1 o'clock it reached the target. Even I kept a message at our Telegram channel. Because it's a huge profit. See, this is a bearish day. You have seen. It's a bearish day. At the time of closing the market, Nifty with 247 points down. Actually, there was some recovery. Otherwise, at the time of open, it's a bearish day. But even if it is bearish day, see how our monthly income trade is able to hold the prices. It did not crash this stock. Further moved up. You know how much? Today it has given 5.4% on this stock. This is an equity stock. If you are using futures, imagine how much profit you would have get. Let us calculate the profit also so that you will understand. Okay, first you understood, right? We got 1:3 RR from our entry to target zone. Luckily today itself it reached the target. The whole profit, otherwise you would have got this profit after 1 week or 10 days. Whatever the profit you are supposed to get after 1 week or 2 weeks, the same profit you got today itself. Every time it won't happen like that. The one reason why we selected all these parameters is because we don't want our zone should be violated so easily. Because you learn all the powerful concepts. Whatever the concepts you learned in phase 3 training program. Phase 3 is the most powerful training course. Nobody is explaining in the market all those strategies what you learn in phase 3 training program. Still new strategies also you will be learning in the coming weeks. When you apply all these strategies, it will be very easy for us to get good profits. And moreover, we have a software. Software is helping us in finding such kind of stocks. And some of you are getting 1 week old videos. After 1 week or 10 days, at least those premium videos I am releasing for our learning purpose. Still some people might have found this old videos, this stock as a bullish trade setup. Non-premium members also would have identified this stock if you look into the old videos. Whatever the recent video is available, the premium video for the public, look into that video. Definitely you will find this stock. That means still you would have planned your trade today based on our old videos. That's why I am telling all the non-premium members, look into the premium old videos, 1 week or 10 days old videos, look into them. Sometimes you get opportunities, even though you did not pay any money for getting this, still you will be in a position to get some profit in. Not every day you may not get, but sometimes in such kind of situations. See, today is a bearish day, still we got a huge profit in this stock. That's why everybody should look into the old premium videos. Don't think that they are old videos. They are old videos, not useful to you for HLQ zone strategy point of view, short-term trading point of view. Of course, you might be missing some opportunities related to even swing trades. But still there could be some leftover opportunities. Previously also once I talked about this point, and even I made a video on that particular point. I'm requesting everybody look into the old videos and find the leftover opportunities. The opportunities not yet executed, but still they are open. Find those stocks. Any opportunities are there, plan your trades. Get money. Once you get money, then that money will be useful to you even to take your premium subscription, so that every day you get latest reports. And you will also get some profits. That could be your second source of your income. Because you should not waste whatever the opportunities that you are getting. A wise person is always make use of the opportunities. Something is better than nothing, right? So that's why use the old videos. At least they are something better than nothing. Of course, paid subscribers always getting latest premium videos. You get latest software reports. Okay, anyway, how much profit it would have given? Let us calculate. What should be our target? Our target profit price is 1592.90 paisa. Let me open the calculator. Minus, and what is the entry price? 1495.25 paisa. That means 97 rupees 65 paisa you would have got the profit. Those who have taken more inside, maybe at the 75 minutes level, if you would have taken the trade, this 75 minutes horizon level, maybe you would have got even more profit. Maybe you might have got maybe 105 rupees, something like that, maybe even more, or 103 rupees. But okay, still 97.65 is a very, very good profit. This is for one stock. Okay, what is IPCALAB lot size? Let me open zero the margin calculator. IPCALAB, let me look into the December futures. So lot size is 650 size. So you have to buy 650 quantity. So that means 650 into 97.65. So into 650 equals to You got 63,472 rupees profit in a single day. One futures cost. What is the futures margin cost? This is the current price, because at the time of taking the price, this is here. See, at this, what it is showing is the future cost if you want to buy at this price, but we bought it here. And here the price is far less than the current value it is showing. Now it is showing 1,88,000. Definitely the future cost would have been 1,82,000 or 83,000 around. You have to calculate. So for better clarity, still what I am giving, 1,85,000 only I am giving. I'm adding more margin value. Actually its cost was around 1,82,000 something earlier. Into 100 divided by 1,85,000. You got 34% ROI for a MIT trade in a single day. Actually, you are supposed to get this 34% ROI maybe in 10 days or 15 days or 20 days. The same ROI we got in a single day. This is as per one futures margin cost. If you brought it in futures. In case if you took it in cash segment, today maybe you would have got around, because you took it inside, maybe around 6% profit you would have got. Around 6%. Or maybe 6.1 or 6.2%. Because here it is calculated from yesterday's close, today's close, this is the profit, 5.4%. But we took even far below yesterday's close. So definitely we get something around 6 or 6.2% profit if you take in cash segment without taking any any premium from the brokers. I mean any margin, not premium, margin. If you don't take without, anyway, MIT trade you can't take margin because it is not an intraday trade, right? MIT trade you will hold for several weeks, maybe 2 weeks or 3 weeks or several days you will hold. Today it reached the target, you will exit today itself. This is an exceptional scenario. So this is how our NeoStock software will be helping. And this is how you should also take decisions depending on the market situation. You should plan whether I should go for MIT trade, or I should go for WIT trade, or I should go for DIT trade. You should also look into the overall market conditions. Today market open itself, you know that market is going to crash today because of US Federal Bank reserve rate changes. But we technical analysts, we don't bother about news. You know that. We won't look into the news. We won't bother about the news. Whatever is happening, we will be simply planning our trades. Even if you think like that, when market, pre-market opens with a huge gap down, immediately in your mind you should start thinking, okay, when market is down these many points, maybe it is not good for short-term trades. Maybe it is good for swing trades. Maybe you can plan for WIT trade or MIT trade. That way immediately your mind should think and you should focus on those stocks. In those stocks you get trade opportunities. When market is down by 400 points or 500 points, generally what is the point you should understand in your mind? Maybe in MIT trades, definitely some good bullish trade setup related stocks, price reaches, definitely we get some long opportunities. That is the way you have to think. When market is up by 600, 700 points up, immediately what you have to think? Okay, let me look into any bearish trade setup related stocks. We may get short opportunities. That way you have to think. See, to get into the MIT trade, how many days slowly prices will be falling every day like 2% or 1% or 0.5%. You need to wait for several days before prices into your planned zone. But when market is down these many points, it is giving you an immediate opportunity. Instead of waiting for next 1 week to wait for our prices to enter into our zone, probably today itself price will enter into our planned zone. That is the way you should understand. These are all the some simple techniques you should understand, or we can easily sense based on the market movement what kind of trades we can look for. Okay, this is about IPCA. Why I have selected this stock? Because it is having so many favorable conditions. We used lesson 27 concept. We used lesson 22 concept. Of course, bullish and bearish trade setups already you learned in your core strategy as part of the phase 2 training, and also phase 3 training also. Bullish and bearish trade setups, I think lesson 23 or lesson 24. One of these lessons you learned. See, we mixed all these concepts and generated this report. This is how every day I am reporting. Look into the old video, 1 week old videos. They are available to everybody. How I am generating the reports, how I am generating the high probability trade setups. If you pause the video and if you are trying to see the reports, you won't understand. Every day I am providing commentary in my videos. Why? No need to, I can simply generate the videos without any commentary. But why I am giving? At least some people will listen and understand the importance of those reports. Okay, now let's get into the HLQ zones. HLQ zones, we don't have any trades executed today. There are no stopped out trades because market itself is opened below the zones, many of the zones. Some zones prices entered, but they didn't enter into our fine-tuned zones. First, let us look into Nifty Financial Services. This is there in F&O. This is a daily zone. See how market opened? Market opened below the fine-tuned zones. You have these many fine-tuned zones. How market is, why it is not able to provide any support? You may ask this question. You have to ask, actually, this is a valid question. Everybody should ask. You have multiple order flows. When multiple order flows are there, why none of these zones are provided any support? At least before they are violated, some kind of support they should give, right? Why they didn't give? Why easily all these order flows are violated? Very simple. Institutions cancelled their orders. Maybe that is the reason. In such kind of situation only you see such kind of price action. Why institutions cancelled? They have a strong reasons. All of a sudden market scenario is changed. They don't want to get any losses. Or maybe they have some other plans in their minds. Because change in the circumstances yesterday in the overall market, maybe their earlier analysis would have been changed. Their entry levels might have been changed. Whatever the pending orders they kept, they don't want those orders because maybe they are invalid as per their earlier analysis. Like that, so many factors might be there. We may not be knowing what kind of factors they are analyzing. But what we know is maybe they might have cancelled all their order flows. See, market itself is opened below these zones. When market is opened below these zones, in the pre-market itself, because I am showing you in the daily candle is having pre-market trading view is showing, not in the intraday candles. 9:15 open is different and pre-market open is different. In the pre-market itself, market is opened here. What does it mean? This zone there is no order flow, this zone there is no order flow. When you know there is no order flows, that means the order flows might have been cancelled. When you know once market is opened at 9:15, do you place your trade in these zones, in these fine-tuned zones? No. That is foolishness, right? We know already these order flows are gone. When they are already gone, how can we place an order here? Without placing an order, how your stop loss will hit? That means we don't place any orders in these areas. That is how we have to treat. That is how we've been analyzing our charts for the last 1 year. That's why we don't keep, in intraday trading point of view, we don't keep any pre-market orders. Either we keep our orders at 9:15 1 minute candle, or some people will avoid due to heavy volatilities. 9:15 candle they avoid. At the end of the 9:15 or beginning of the 9:16 candle, they place their orders. It's all depending on how you are planning your intraday trades. That is a different story. But definitely you won't keep pre-market orders for intraday trading. Please, everybody should understand this point. Okay, this is gone. So anyway, I'm not showing you this is how I fine-tuned, because anyway these order flows are gone. The next one is Bandhan Bank. Bandhan Bank we don't trade at all, because it is a 2020 stock. 2020 or 2022, we don't have. We've been getting this for the last 2-3 days. Anyway, this zone price just entered into this zone finally. Bandhan Bank. Okay, IEX. This is also a daily high liquidity demand zone. See here. Trading view is very slow again, not opening any zones. Oops, my God. Where is my drawn zones? Why it is not showing? Taking time. Okay, finally I got. It's taking a lot of time. See, this is a drop base rally. This is a daily zone. Okay, now you may ask a question. See, here we got a trade and we got the huge profit, right? See this. Prices again entered. This is our fine-tuned area. Prices entered into this fine-tuned area, and then we got maybe we would have got a very good trade and we would have got a very good profit. Definitely, if you would have taken a trade here, I'm sure it would have given maybe around 15 to 20% ROI on our futures you would have got. Yesterday close, this is close itself, this has given 1.78. So remaining candle if you would have considered, definitely it could be around 5% or 6%. That means same the way how you got IPCL. Probably around 25 or 30% ROI you would have got in this stock. That means our high liquidity zone worked very well, right? Yeah, it looks like that because this is the daily candle. Daily candle is showing pre-market open. Pre-market is opened from our fine-tuned area. But intraday trades, you can't place pre-market orders. Because see, previous stock what you have seen, market opened with gap down. When market is opened with gap down, you can't, prices will be moving far away from your stop loss. You can't manage the risk. By the time you want to exit your trade, prices might have been moved far away from your stop loss. Now wherever the price there you need to exit. That means you might be closing your trades with heavy losses. That's why we don't keep pre-market orders during the intraday. So pre-market is showing, if anybody, if suppose this is let us assume this is a bullish trade setup supported stock. So let us say this is a MIT stock. So in MIT such kind of stocks probably people risk in placing the trades before market starts. But not for the intraday trades point of view. Okay, now you go to the 75 minutes time frame or 125 minutes time frame, then you really understand where market is open. See here, the morning 9:15 open is, this is the one. Then earlier market shown it opened here, right, in the daily candle, because daily candles trading view includes pre-market open. But 9:15 candle, 9:15 open, when real market starts at 9:15, that open shows in the candle. See the gap, huge gap. Now you will be placing the order. Now you will place your order here, but did the price came to this area after the market starts? No, it's moving up, moving up, moving up, moving up. That means your trade would not have been executed here. And you may ask a question, this zone is already tested. Yes, it is a tested zone. but it is looking like a high liquidity zone. First of all, how I fine tune? This is a drop, 1, 2, 3, 4 base candles and a rally. Sorry, I did not consider this. I considered this candle. See, failed ERC as a drop candle. 3 base candles and a rally candle, drop base rally. This is how I drawn this 75 minute zone. Inside the 75 minutes, I identified a 15 minute zone. This is a rally candle. This is the base candle. This is the rally candle. This is the 75. Inside 75, rally, base, rally. So I have drawn the 15 minute zone. This is the 15 minute zone. Inside the 15, here we have a fine-tuned 5 minute zone. Let me show you that. Actually, you can also draw rally, base, drop, but the problem is this candle slightly pierced this candle. That's why this order flow is not valid. But this is valid. Drop, 2 base candles and a rally candle. Why we are saying this could be high liquidity zone? Because of this. See, it is tested. While testing, what happened? Drop, base, rally created again. Maybe this could be a high liquidity area. And after that, once again it is tested. If this is the high liquidity zone, definitely we can plan trades until this zone is violated. That was the trade plan. But unfortunately, once the market is opened at 9:15, prices did not enter. Only in the pre-market only, prices started from here. And with a gap up, this is the 9:15 open price. 9:15, 1 minute open price. Because pre-market is, it starts at morning 9 o'clock, 8 minutes, right? Until 9 o'clock, 12 minutes, it will be there, around 5 minutes. I think 9 o'clock, 13 minutes. The pre-market will be opened. Okay, anyway, IEX, we did not get the trade. If you look from the daily candle, it looks like we got the trade. Okay. Next one is power grid. So power grid, we have a fine-tuned zone. Previously, once I explained power grid, it was a bullish trade setup. At the time, I explained you how I fine-tuned this zone. The same analysis you can apply. This is the fine-tuned area. Prices did not enter into this area. So these are the 4 high liquidity zones we got from daily time frame. Next, bearish trade setup daily zones. None of the zones we got the trades. Because market opened and they are moving away from the zone, all these prices. And today is a bearish day. There is no chance of prices moving and entering into this area. There is no chance. First of all, how our software identified drop, 2 base candles. This is the candle part of the zone, medium, and then a drop candle. That way our software identified. But actual initiation started from this candle. How this origin started from this candle, those concepts I explained last Friday HLQ zone analysis video. That video is available even in our training videos playlist. Exactly that area only you seen this order fine-tuned order flow also. See the 75 minutes time frame. Here you have rally, base, drop. After that, prices are just coming down. And that 75 minutes area, we have again a 15 minute zone, rally, base, drop. Within the 15 minutes, again we have a fine-tuned 5 minute zone. Here you have drop, base, drop. This is the area we planned our trade, but anyway, today prices moved here only. Okay, the next one is Lares Labs. Every day we are seeing this Lares Labs. Anyway, today while closing the market came near to this area. Anyway, we are not focusing on this today. Next one is Tata LXC. Tata LXC already we discussed. This is having a 75-minute zone as an origin, but unfortunately the 75-minute zone area, the order flow is very bad. We know that this zone will be violated. So at present we don't have any proper structure. Already analyzed this area. Previously I explained. Probably on this candle we might have discussed on 4th December or 5th December. Please check the HLQ analysis videos. Next one is the Titan. Titan is also daily high liquidity supply zone. How our software identified this one? A rally candle, 2 base candles and a drop candle, or maybe drop 1, 2, 3, 4 base candles and drop. Either way it might have been identified. And this one is fine tuned with the 75 minutes time frame. In the 75 minutes time frame, identified a high liquidity 75 minute zone here. We have a drop, base, a drop. The 75 minute zone. Multiple times it is tested, but you get clarity when you look into 15 minutes time frame. See, we have a 15-minute zone here. Rally, base, drop. Why we are saying this is rally? Why not failed ERC candle? If it is a failed ERC, it could be a drop candle. If it is a drop candle, this zone is not a valid zone, because you draw up to this high of this candle. Somewhere the latter the values are violated. In the recent price action, prices went beyond that. So how you are considering this failed ERC as a, it looks like a drop, prices are moving and coming down. But why we consider rally? Because of hidden body. See here, prices were moving up, and a very big body is there. And now it is no more a failed ERC candle. It is just a large candle having huge body at the hidden body. That way I consider this is a rally base drop. Hope you got the logic. So this is the 15 minutes area. Again this 15 minutes area fine tuned with 5 minutes time frame. In this area there is no proper 5 minute structure here. You can consider rally, base, all these are all base and drop, and this area is violated later. So you can't consider. But here we have the recent price action, institutions created a rally, 4 base candles and a drop candle. So this is a fresh zone and prices haven't entered into that area. So that's why I planned a trade here. But what about this zone you have drawn, you may ask. This is a 75-minute zone. This is a drop, 2 base candles and a drop. Do you agree this is a 75? Yes. But did I fine tune? No. Why? Look into the 15 minutes area, you will understand. See the price structure? We have a rally candle, we have a drop candle, in between no base candles. It is just a pivot. So easily this zone might be violated. So that's why we didn't fine tune this zone. Okay, this is about Titan, and next one is Zydus. This is also daily high liquidity supply zone. And this how I fine tuned, I already explained, because this is I didn't fine tune this area yesterday. This is already there in my chart. I already explained, might have explained this stock. So please look into this in the earlier videos. Maybe somewhere in this on this day, that is Friday, probably on Monday's HLQ analysis, I might have explained this on 13th. So please refer the old videos, how I fine tuned. Here we have a 5 minutes high liquidity is there. Let me go to the 5 minutes time frame. You get clarity. We have a 5 minutes high liquidity zone is there. So this is the area. Maybe rally, 2 base candles and drop candle. Failed ERC as a rally. That way we have drawn. And this area is holding the prices. And again another test. Recently also, again on 16th December, it gave 2 times it is tested. This is on 17th December, 16th, 17th. So these high liquidity areas we can plan until this zone will be violated. Anyway, today prices did not enter into this area. They entered into the zone but failed to reach this high liquidity area. Otherwise, we would have taken a short trade. So this is the only one supply zone. Prices came near to the fine-tuned area, somewhat near, but we didn't get the trade. Next one is BPCL. This is a 75-minute zone. See how market is opened. Market itself is opened below this zone. Go to the daily time frame, you get better clarity. This is the pre-market. When you have a pre-market like this, do you plan your trade? Already this zone is gone. So you can't plan any trade in this. So that's why in this area we didn't plan any trade. We can't plan any trade. Next one is, anyway, those zones are directly with the pre-market itself. They are completely violated. So I'm not explaining how I fine-tuned. Because anyway, you can't use these zones in the coming days. See, this is also pre-market, see, opened below this zone. So here also you can't plan. They have order flows, but they are not executed. Maybe institutions or cancelled them. That's why market is opened below these zones. Next one is JSL. See, this is also, first of all, this zone I did not fine-tune. I know this zone will be violated. Why? Go to the 75 minutes. See, 75, this is the zone. Rally, base, rally. This is the zone identified by the software. Go to the 15 minutes time frame. 15 minutes also you can draw the zone. Rally, base, rally. That means same 75 minute zone will also act as a 55 minute zone, because from here to here you will draw. This is a rally, base, rally. So this entire zone is also a 15 minutes area. Now go to the 5 minutes. Now you will understand why we didn't plan a trade in this zone. Now look into this zone. Rally candle, rally candle, rally candle. Where are the base candles? There is no zone. When there is no zone, such kind of zones will be violated easily. That is what happened today. Market opened. This is no more valid. Okay, after that it moved. Maybe below that some zones might be there. Because as per our software, always we are looking for stocks near the zones. Because this kind of situations happens once in a while. Maybe every 2 months or 3 months, once you will see such kind of scenarios. Next one is PEL. This is also a 75 minutes high liquidity zone. See, PEL is also opened below this zone. See, the open is here. All these 75 minute zones are opened below the zone. The pre-market itself opened below the zone. That means all these zones are invalid zones at the time of pre-market open itself. So we can't use them for our intraday trades point of view. And last one, IGL, 75 minute supply zone. This is a 75 minute supply zone. So prices did not enter into this area. How I fine-tuned? First of all, how our software identified drop, 4 base candles and a drop candle. This one I fine-tuned with 15 minutes time frame. I have a 15 minutes order flow. Let me see. You are not seeing, you are seeing all these are all like small base candles. Just to hide the gap. This is the problem with in trading view displays when there are gaps. Now you got the clarity. See, rally, base, drop. See, this is a failed ERC candle, rally candle. That's why I didn't plan any drop, base, drop. Generally you may feel, okay, we can draw drop, base, drop. The moment you hide this candle, then this candle is a clear rally candle, failed ERC candle. You can't use this as a base candle because risk is very high. So this is the area we have to plan our trade, rally base drop. Go to the 5 minutes time frame. Why earlier candle is not a good candle? Somewhere here, let me show you now. After closing the gap, you will get clarity. First, let us finish. Here we have a rally, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 base candles and a drop candle, type 2 proximal level. This is the area we are planning our trade. But see here, this is a failed ERC candle as well. Again, you have one base candle, you have a rally candle. So that means this is a rally, and after that there is a drop candle with the gap. So can you plan? These are the pivots. So you can't plan any trades here. That's a wrong. This is the right area. You have to plan your trades. Anyway, this stock also prices did not enter into this zone today. So that's why we didn't get any HLQ trades today. Simply a day we have to watch, that's it. But you would have gotten opportunities in either WIT trades or MIT trades. Especially the high probability trade setups, what we identified. In those areas, you might have got other stocks, you might have got good trade opportunities. Okay, so this is the HLQ zone analysis. Hope this information will be useful to you. Let's all meet again in our next video. Thank you.